Good morning, Bulldogs. Today is September 16th, 2024. The quote of the day is, "Friendship is a relationship. Friendliness is a state of your being. You are simply friendly to whom that is not the point." Rajanish.
Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone, please be seated.
Happy birthday to the Radamas Rios Jr. and Benjamin Rios, whose birthdays were on Sunday. Don't forget to stop by the office to pick out your birthday pencil.
Good morning. Today is the first day of Start with Hello Week here at SMS. This program is an important part of building up our school community and preventing school violence. Feeling invisible, lonely, or ignored can affect all of us. These can also be warning signs of someone who might hurt themselves or others. The Start with Hello program helps us all prevent violence before it ever happens by minimizing social isolation, empathizing with others, and creating a more inclusive and connected school where every person feels respected, accepted, valued, and seen. I'd like you to think about this question as we move through this presentation. How can you prevent violence and build an inclusive community? One very important way is to use empathy. Empathy is being able to actually put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand how they're feeling. Once we can do that, then we can take the next steps to help someone feel seen, connected, and included. So what are those next steps? Here are the 3 Start with Hello steps that will help you create a more socially inclusive and welcoming community. Step 1, see someone alone, which means recognizing when someone may be lonely or socially isolated. Step 2, reach out and help. Step 3, start with hello. Now let's talk a little more about each of these steps. The first step is to see someone alone. To see a classmate that is sitting alone or having a bad day, or is a new student who doesn't know anyone yet. If we truly see each other and understand each other, we can then start to build a culture of kindness that will help lead to socially inclusive school communities. As I mentioned, we first need to use empathy and try to understand what someone else might be feeling before we take any more steps. So when you see someone alone, there may be a few different reasons for them being alone, such as that they're feeling lonely, they are socially isolated from others, or they are choosing to be alone because it's helpful for them. Because loneliness is a feeling, being physically alone is not always necessary to experience loneliness. One can feel lonely while being with people in a class, in the cafeteria, on a team, at work, or at home. There are many different reasons someone may feel lonely. For instance, it could be because they're not able to find people who share the same interests, or it's hard for them to talk to other people, or they're being bullied. Or someone's spending so much time on social media, they're not actually making in-person connections with other people. Social isolation is a physical state. It's when someone doesn't have frequent social interactions with peers. For example, a student might eat lunch alone, spend time after school alone, or spend their weekends alone. Someone might be isolated because his classmates see him as different and discourage him from sitting with them at lunch or hanging out after school. Or a student could be isolated because she's uncomfortable talking to her classmates. I know some of you may be thinking, okay, sometimes I want to be alone. And that is totally okay. Being alone doesn't always mean someone's lonely or socially isolated. Sometimes we choose to be alone because it helps us relax or recharge our batteries, to be more productive, or to get a break from other people. This is healthy alone time. Healthy alone time is when you choose to spend time alone, and it helps you feel better. Like I said at the beginning of the video, loneliness and social isolation can lead to violence, but they can also have other negative impacts that we want to prevent also. For example, loneliness and isolation can lead to anxiety, illness, depression, low self-esteem, and lower academic performance. Now that we know why someone may be alone and what the negative impacts of loneliness and social isolation are, we come to step 2, reach out and help. Reaching out and helping can be difficult for many of these reasons listed here, and sometimes other reasons as well. So then we come to step 3, start with hello. As part of this step, we're going to talk about some strategies you can use to overcome any of these barriers we just talked about. Starting with hello doesn't always have to be a literal verbal hello. It can be any act of kindness, verbal or nonverbal, that shows someone you see them. Here are some small actions you can take to be welcoming, respectful, inclusive, and friendly. So if you yourself are feeling shy or awkward about reaching out, these are simple ideas just to get you more comfortable. If you feel comfortable doing something more, here are some big ways that you can start with hello. And if you are comfortable taking a giant action, here are some even bigger ways to help you get to know a person even better. Here at SMS this week, we're going to have a number of other activities to promote these Start with Hello themes. Mrs. Badaway and I, Dr. Schrow, will be at Tuesday lunch to give everyone an icebreaker activity that they can use with their friends or other students around them that they might not be sitting with. Everyone in the school community is asked to wear green on Wednesday, in unity with Sandy Hook Promise and our school community. Also, anyone that participates will get a raffle ticket from their homeroom teacher for a special prize. In your Bulldog block, your teachers will be having activities for you to do to continue to build connections on a deeper level. And finally, to end the week on Friday, everyone will take a Start with Hello pledge in their homerooms in class. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about ways to create a closer and more inclusive school and community. Because we know that both loneliness and social isolation can have such a negative impact, I hope this video has made you feel empowered to reach out and make a difference in one of your friends' or classmates' lives. And remember, if there is someone you're worried about and you're not able to connect with them, you can always reach out to a trusted adult for help. Thank you for listening and paying attention. And remember, it's as simple as just starting with hello.
Wear Green Wednesday. On Wednesday, wear green as a sign of unity with Sandy Hook's Promise and a Start with Hello mission. All students that wear green will receive a raffle ticket in their homeroom to put their name on and return to their homeroom teachers. Tickets then can be placed in Dr. Show's mailbox for a special raffle.
The 7th grade class trip to Fairview Lake will be on Friday, November 1st. Permission slips and money are due on September 26th. SMS Student Council presents the Welcome Back Ice Pop Sale. Ice Pops will be for sale for $1 on Thursday, September 19th, directly after school in the cafeteria.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.